Welcome back to Smoky Ribs. I'm Russ Jones. Today I'm doing two-inch thick ribeyes, bone-in ribeyes. We're going to do them on the Santa Maria grill. Going to show you how to do a reverse sear on the Santa Maria. I want to give a big thank you to Xaprons for this very cool buffalo hide. This apron is made in Holland, and they had distributors here in the U.S. They got them in cowhide. They got them in buffalo. I had to go with the buffalo. There will be a link in the description box for the Xapron.
If you wanna cook backyard barbecue till you get your feel, you come to the right place. Russ Jones Smoky Ribs. Smoky Ribs. Smoky
Take a look at these gorgeous steaks. These are bone-in ribeyes. I mean, these things are massive. Look at the thickness on this. That is a true 2-inch steak. They look almost like a roast. They're so big. I want to thank Matt Peterson for giving me these 2 ribeyes. I surely appreciate it. First thing we're going to do is we're just going to blot off any moisture, some excess moisture. All right, let me show you the rub I'm using. I'm just using salt, pepper, and garlic. This is my favorite combination for steak. Salt, pepper, garlic. Now this is from Smiling Swine Barbecue. This guy is a vet. He reached out to me, was wanting to know if I would show this or use this in some of my videos, so he sent me 3 different rubs out, and this will be the first of the 3 that I'm using. I just love salt, pepper, garlic. It's a good base for just about everything. He is a vet. I love supporting vets, so I'll have a link in the description box if you'd like to check some of this rub out. And thank you, Ken, for sending this out. I'm sure it's going to be great. Going to take this salt, pepper, garlic. We're just going to apply a generous amount. This is some thick meat. It can handle it. Now, normally on a steak like this, I would do like a 24-hour dry brine. The salt in this will penetrate all the way through in that 24 hours. But today I'm just going to be able to go probably about 2 hours. I wanted to show the steaks before I covered them in seasoning, and had everything to do with that. I could have did a dry brine last night, but I wanted you to see this insane looking ribeyes. Just beautiful. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get this side. I'm going to get all my edges. I'm going to take this rack, we're going to place it in the fridge for, like I said, around 2 hours. That should give it some good penetration time. So here are the steaks. They have actually been dry brining for around 3.5, maybe 4 hours. And we just, no hurry today. It's just one of those relaxing days. We're out here, we're grilling. Now, in the Santa Maria, I put a chimney load of Fogo lump charcoal, and I got 2 splits of cherry wood on top of that. And I'm going to go ahead and place these steaks. I'm going to place one right here. And I'm going to place the other one right here. And as you can see, I've got the meter thermometer. I'll be monitoring the internal temperature. When I hit 115 degrees, we're going to sear. I've hit 80 degrees Fahrenheit on this steak here that has the meter probe in it. For more of a uniform cook, we're gonna flip these steaks over and let them continue cooking until we hit the 115 internal that we're looking for. 115 to 118, somewhere in there. All right, there we go. We are cooking. So I hit my target temperature a little over 115. It was really closer to 120. It really depends on what spot. You know, that's what the meter is showing. I also used my instant read thermometer, and I was getting, of course, different readings depending on where you probe. But I think we're good. Once again, we're going to blot off any excess moisture. When you try to sear a steak, if you got moisture on your steak, that's just that much more energy it takes to try to get a sear. So remember that before you sear, make sure you blot it dry. both sides. I can just push in on that until there's some really tender meat. Now normally I use an olive oil on these, but today I'm using a canola because this is all I have. I thought I had olive oil. Canola is actually a higher temp oil, so just want to spray a layer of that on each surface or each side. Just got my fire stoked. We're hot. On with the steaks right now. Put one here and one here. Ooh yeah, getting kissed by some flames. Smells like a steakhouse out here, man. This smells good. Don't be afraid to flip your steaks as many times as you need to. Looking for a really good sear, and I think we're almost there. Pull it off the fire and see what we're looking like. Oh yeah, that's looking mighty fine to me. All right, I'm gonna pull these off. We're gonna put them over here on the board and we're just gonna let them rest. All right, let's see how we did. I'm going to cut this bone off first and then the meat. There's our bone. And the way I want to do this is I'm going to pretty much cut all the way down just like you see here. Oh man, yeah. I'm seeing some nice color already. Camera guy says he feels like a pit bull over there drooling just looking at this. All right, so we're not going to cut the other one yet. I know they're all, you know, they're both identical. We'll bring it inside and actually cut it before serving. All right, get back in there. Oh, that's perfect medium rare, man. God, that's juicy. This turned out wonderful. Let's do this right here. Let's kind of reassemble this steak, so to speak. Yeah, close enough. Let's take one right out of the middle. That really turned out nice. Here we go. That is so moist. That's from all that marbling. You know, a lot of people don't know how to pick out a good steak. A lot of people think, oh, that's too much fat, you know, like you're wasting your money. For those of you that do not know, when you have that marbling all in between your meat, that's called intramuscular fat. That's what you're wanting to produce a very tender, very juicy, and very flavorful steak. You can't take it no more, huh? I've even got the dog riled up next door. Got to end this video because he won't shut up. And he smells this steak and I guess he wants some. It's fantastic. We're going to bring this in. We have a pasta salad and we got baked potatoes going with this tonight. And it's going to make a fantastic meal. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you ever decide to get a Santa Maria, that's how you do a reverse sear. Raise it and lower it. Just that simple, just that easy. I'm having a blast with this Lone Star Grillz Santa Maria grill. Until next time, smoke your ribs.